Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you my everyday foundation routine for the summer, and I will just be using this tool right here. This is the Beauty Blender, and I know I've already mentioned this in my June favorites, and I love the fact that it's a 3-in-1 tool and I used it for everything in my foundation routine today. So if you would like to see how I do my foundation with just the Beauty Blender, then keep on watching. So first things first, I'm going to start off with a clean face. And I've already moisturized and I've already put sunscreen on. And first we're going to use some primer. And today I'm using the Mirenesse Cosmetics Endless Youth Instant Line Deep Line and Pore Filler. And this is just going to create a smooth surface for our skin, and it's just going to help make the foundation adhere to the skin better. So I'm just going to apply a little bit onto my fingers like so. First, I'm going to concentrate it on my T-zone and like the areas where I know I have larger pores, so like around my cheek area. And then I'm just going to put some more on my forehead and then just like spread it wherever there's left. And I have been loving this stuff, and it's been helping making my makeup last all day, so just gonna put some more. So now that we're primed and we're ready to go, I'm going to be putting on the foundation, and today I'm going to be mixing a foundation and a correcting primer. So this is the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation, and I'm now in the shade B50. And I'm usually, throughout the year, I'm usually a B40, but since I'm a little darker over the summer, I switched over to 50. And then I'm also going to be mixing it with this primer from Makeup Forever. This is the yellow primer, and I believe this is called number 6, or this is the number 6. And this just helps to color correct my foundation, especially if you have foundations that you really like the formula is like something that works for your skin, but the color selection is just poor, or it's just too pink or too neutral for you, then you know the yellow primer really works to color correct, but it doesn't interfere with the formula of the foundation. And if you didn't know already, this foundation is one of my holy grail foundations. If you've followed me on Instagram for a very long time, I know that a lot of you have switched over to this foundation just because I rave about it so much. I love it for every day, and it's very light on the skin, and it feels like second skin and looks like second skin. It's great to even out your complexion as well as cover blemishes to an extent. So now I'm just going to shake up the Vitalumiere Aqua. It separates when it's in the bottle, so you have to shake it because it is water-based. So I'm just going to pour some on the back of my hand. And now I'm going to mix that with my yellow primer. So I'm just going to put a pump of it. And again, the Makeup Forever does not interfere with the formula of the foundation. So I'm just going to mix the two. Now I'm just going to dot it all over my face. Now I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender to spread the product around. And I love the Beauty Blender just because it helps to sheer out my foundation even more so that my face looks healthy looking and it doesn't cake up my face no matter what foundation I use. And it gives it a more natural finish, which I love, especially for every day. You don't want to look like you have a pound of makeup on your face. Don't forget to put some down your neck too, just to blend it out evenly. So now my face looks more even, but I still see some blemishes, like I have a little discoloration right here from my acne, and so I'm just going to cover that up with some concealer. I'm using my Cle de Peau concealer, which is just a stick concealer like this. And I just like this because it doesn't dry up my imperfections, especially if I have a breakout or something. It doesn't emphasize it. So I'm just going to place that wherever I need more coverage. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. On my nose. It tends to be more red throughout the day. And then chin. I look really funny right now, don't I? And then I'm just going to blend it out. And remember, when you're using the beauty blender, you have to use a patting motion instead of a dragging motion, just because we don't want to drag our face and produce wrinkles. I'm just going to put some concealer under my eyes to cover up my dark circles. As you can see, they're kind of bad. So I'm going to be using my ByTerry Touche Veloutee, and this is in the shade number 3, and it's just going to help brighten and as well as conceal. So it's a concealer and highlighter in one, which is what I like. I like products that help shorten my makeup application, so this one is really great for me. So I'm just going to push right here, there's a button, and then it'll just disperse the product onto the brush. And there's the product right there if you can't see it. And then I'm just going to apply it under my eyes and then blend it out again with the beauty blender. Make sure you're using a patting motion, or you can do a rolling motion too if you'd like, but I like the patting motion better just because it makes it a lot faster. Make sure you're not dragging like this because you don't want to have eye wrinkles, and your eyes have the most sensitive skin, so you just have to help protect it and make sure you're not using any products that drag or cause you to drag your skin around that area. I'm just going to set everything that I just did with my Nye Banana Powder, and I did mention this in my June favorites video, so if you wanted to hear my thoughts on it, then I will link the June favorites down below. So I'm just going to pour some on the back of my hand like this, and you have to be very careful because it can go everywhere since it's loose. I'm just going to use the tip of the beauty blender, and I'm just going to roll the beauty blender around. I have this much product on here. So now I'm just going to set my under eyes, and this just helps to brighten it a lot more under that area. So now I'm going to set the rest of my face with the same powder but with a different technique. So I'm still going to pour some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use the back of my beauty blender, and I'm going to disperse the product so that it's like spread around the bottom of it, and just pat it all over my face. And this will just help set the foundation and not really interfere with the color, just because the banana powder is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. And I'm pretty much done. I'm just going to finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Now I just finished doing my makeup, and I will finish it all off with my Model in a Bottle setting spray, and this will just help keep everything together and make everything last all day, especially now in SoCal. It's getting a little humid and it's getting warmer and warmer, so a setting spray is an essential to help keep your makeup lasting all day. So I'm just going to spray this all over my face. So that was it for my summer foundation routine. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have any more video requests. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!